welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Eunice. Please, if you're new here, subscribe and share with your friends and your loved ones. Like this video, leave me a good comment and do all that good stuff. So I came across a few motivational stuffs or quotes, whatever you like to call it, and I'm like, it would be nice to actually share on YouTube and react to it, on YouTube. Some made a whole lot of sense and some I didn't quite agree with them, and you're gonna have to help me throw more light in the comment section. So without further ado, let's just move right into it, right? So the first one, and I read, it says, do not keep stupid friends, all in the name of nobody knows tomorrow. They may not allow you to see that tomorrow, so be very careful. Oh my god, this one really cracked me. Like when I read it, I know that aunts we all used to say, nobody knows tomorrow, don't treat that girl like that. Now, I'm not saying that you should be bad to people. As a matter of fact, every human being should sow a seed of kindness, be intentional about being kind to people and all. But when a friend is toxic, when a friend is, negative, when a friend is just not all you're supposed to keep around, you're saying nobody knows tomorrow, like they said, they might shall not allow you to see the tomorrow. So we have to be very, very careful. There are people who are naturally wicked. They will see to it, like they'll do anything to see that you do not see tomorrow. Honestly, more reason why we should be very sensitive spiritually, and we should always be at alert spiritually. God will help us in the name of Jesus. The second one says, when you care too much, you will be treated as a fool because they think you can't live without them. Therefore, be wise. This doesn't really go well with me. I mean, it's not bad to care. I am big on loving all the way, like loving all the way. So are you saying that because maybe you're in a relationship and you're scared of being taken for granted, you're going to have to, curtail your love, you're going to hold back your love? You're going to, at the end of the day, it is you who is going to be at a loss because you're restraining yourself from your originality. You're restraining yourself from loving the way you should love. Anybody who is going to make a fool of your love or your kindness, it's on them. I feel like nature has a way of paying back, people in their coins. So love the way you should love. Well, let's just help me decide in the comment section. What do you think? If you think I cannot live without you because I love you too much, that's on you. Like, it's your business. The third motivational quote I'm going to be reacting on, it says, marrying a lady with children doesn't mean you are a fool. A fool is the biological father that ran away from his responsibility. Ha! Oh God. If it is you that they bring children for, will you father him? I feel like, okay, no, like I'm not against people who are giving birth out of wedlock or, everybody have their story. You can't tell whatever happened. So I really don't have the words, to react to this one. Let me know in the comment section. Though it sounds, reasonable, it makes a whole lot of sense. Anybody can be a father to any child, right? Well, I have not had a reason to murder a child that is not mine, so I can't really tell. Some things are better when you've experienced them, really. So the fourth thing says, marriage has never stopped a man from sleeping around. It takes the grace of God to hold a man and the fear of God in him that stops him. Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense, to be honest, because sugar daddies and sugar mommies, like, where do they come from? There are people who are probably married already. There are people who are married with their wives and husbands, but they still go about cheating, right? So marriage is not, to be honest, marriage does not stop anybody from cheating. I tell people all the time, like, the fear of God in a man or a woman is what is going to actually prevent them from cheating. When a man understands that when he cheats on a woman, he is the one at a loss. Because if you have a fear of God, if you have a relationship with God, at the end of the day, you won't pray well, right? You'll be guilty. As you're on top of that bed doing stuffs, when the trumpet sounds, it is you who will go to hellfire. It is you who will lose that contract. It is you who will be having disfavor up and down, right? But of course, the woman is going to feel the hurt a bit. But there's grace for every one of us in the name of Jesus. Let me not really, dwell so long because we have so many others to go. So let me know in the comment section, what do you think? I think this makes a whole lot of sense to me. The fifth one is, If you want to go far in life, train your heart to accept disappointment, even if it comes from those you trusted, because every disappointment is a blessing. This makes a whole lot of sense, right? But how do you train your heart to accept disappointment? That's a big question. You see, motivational speakers, you guys really need to be giving us the food gist. You cannot tell me to train my heart to, accept disappointment, and not tell me how to train my heart. Like, how does it really work? Like, how does it really work though? Like, I really want to know that. Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are on this. So the sixth one would be a friend who becomes an enemy after a little misunderstanding has been an enemy all along. They were just pretending, so hold yourself. I do not believe this. I do not agree. There are friends who are fed up with your bad attitude. I'm not saying that you watching me now have a bad attitude, please. There are friends who are over with your negativity or their negativity. There are people who are just, they are done. People who have tolerated your excesses. So when you have like an argument, they're like, you know what, let me move on for my own good, for my own sanity, for my own peace of mind. So it doesn't always mean that people who you had a misunderstanding with and you guys are no longer friends are, they've been enemies in awaiting, or enemies awaiting. No, I don't agree with this one. What do you guys think? There are people who are so intentional about their guards when it comes to friendship. So not everybody has the capacity to tolerate negativity, to be honest, and I'm one of those. I will just meal. So the seventh thing would be, my people, stop keeping clothes and shoes for special occasions. Start wearing them when you can, because nowadays being alive alone is a special occasion. This one is me gone. Like, I really believe in this one. Like, I'm taking this one all in. I believe it is true. Like, saving that clothes for next month. I used to do that a lot, but now I can wear any clothes to anywhere depending on my mood, to be honest. I think I was having a conversation with my husband, was it yesterday, and I told him something. I said, honestly, there is a mirage, right? And what do I mean? People always say, I will save that until we get there, until we reach there. There is actually a mirage that probably doesn't even exist, right? Now is all you have. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that, I don't believe in you saying tomorrow. We're going to say tomorrow, but you know that there we have, like, when I arrive, where is your destination, please? Is it heaven? Like, enjoy every moment. Let every moment count. Let every moment be worth it for you. Even if you're just going to see a friend, put on that nice dress if you can. If you're just going to the market, of course you will not feel like it all the time, but I'm saying when you feel like it, don't say, I'm going to rather save this clothes for that occasion. You get my point already. Let's move on. If nobody is mocking or criticizing you, it means you are a nobody. Please, no one throws stones at a fruitless tree. Continue to be fruitful. This one over me. I don't know what I want to talk. So if nobody they criticize me, it means I'll not be anybody. Alright, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. So we still have like 3 more to go. Let me just go over it. You want to become useless in life, very useless, depend on people. Hey, this one is true. It's true, honestly. So there was something I was supposed to start, right? And I was waiting for someone to, help me do something for me to start. It was taking forever, and I said, you need to just pick up yourself. Now, don't get me wrong, there are sometimes people can't help you because they are human beings and they just can't. Other times because they are preoccupied with their stuff, they have a lot of peace. Let me tell you, that stuff, they say that, guess who is going through something? Everyone is going through something. People are going through something, especially in this part of the world, Nigeria. Everybody's going through a lot. So if you want to keep waiting for people, you might never get it done. So this is also to encourage somebody. You want to start that business, oh yeah, start now. You want to start that channel, start now. You want to open that business page, start now. You want whatever you want to do, that relationship, that marriage, anything, start now, because as you are waiting, time is ticking. So the next thing is when you find out that no one is correcting you, don't think you're perfect, you're just beyond repair. This kind of makes a whole lot of sense, but not too sweet for you. Like, some people are not correcting you, maybe because you're around the wrong set of people, or maybe because let me know, I'm not be motivational speaker, so I don't really know. So we have two more. Don't expect me to hate someone just because you hate them. Let me educate you. Hate is not a communicable disease. Suffer your hate virus alone and don't involve me. I can picture Instagram reelers, with the expression, suffer your hate virus alone and don't involve me. Okay, I think this makes sense. The fact that, but me, honestly, let me know, like, I pray God to help me. If you are my friend's enemy, it's not like you are my enemy automatically because I'm a child of God, right? But I might not really vibe with you the way I should, because it makes me feel like I'm betraying my friend. Or maybe if you become my husband's enemy, you cannot be my friend again. No, that's just the way I am. Like, I'm a loyalist when it comes to relationship and all that. But God's going to help me. This is the last. It said, did you know that one of the definitions of madness is the act of increasing your speed when you know you have missed the roadway or direction? Therefore, check yourself. That is to say that you know that you're on the wrong track, but you are still doing it. You know that you have lost it, but you're still doing it. Like, check yourself, retrace your steps and all that. Please, I'm over this stuff. Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are on this video, on this motivational quotes. Please, let's just communicate and vibe. All right, to answer your question on why I stopped vlogging for a while, so I discovered that some persons were beginning to get the wrong message. I am big on not misleading people. I am big on not, giving out a false message, right? So because of my anniversary video or stuff, like, one kind of information now got to my ear, right? So now I'm not the person to want to be discouraged by what people say, because even if it was for what people said or have to say, I wouldn't have even started a YouTube channel in the first place. But I am big on not sending the wrong message. So I think I got something about someone like feeling like, oh, Eunice has it all together, and I'm like, no, like, I try my best to be as open as possible when I'm vlogging. I don't exaggerate stuff, right? So I'm like, okay, if I'm sending the wrong message, like, I had to take it all in. I had to just sit down with myself. Like, I had to get over the stuff, like, become like, I don't want people to feel like, oh, I have like a perfect life, because I don't. I'm earning for perfection, and I don't want people to feel like, oh, every day in my marriage is a happy day. Like, I've never come on here to say that, oh, I'm always happy all the time, right? But God is helping us. Like, I'm not one of those who want people to feel like, oh, it's all rosy, it's all perfect, oh, my husband and I. So you see my last video I did on things nobody tells you about marriage. I feel like I need to even do like an updated video on that sometime soon, have my husband come talk about it and all that. Like, it's always not all rosy. Like, to be honest, you coming to live with someone that you've never lived with before, like, there are things you guys are not going to agree on, but the grace of God and the God factor in it, and because you guys are intentional, like, you're going to keep looking for ways to make it work, right? So I beg a whole lot of stuff. So now I'm like, let me just even give vlogging a break. I'll just come here and sit and talk, and nobody will know about my life. But then I thought about it. There are people who are getting positive informations from this stuff. There are people who are getting the message just as it should be. So I will not, because of those other set of people, just trash all that out and all, and a whole lot, to be honest. But I'm trying to get it all back, and vlogging sometimes can be stressful, let me not lie, to be honest. See you guys, love you, bye.